If you have a strong community, you're going to have a successful bank.
Community banking, it's much more than just being a business. It's being connected to the social fabric.
It's really not an option. It is an obligation to give back to the communities and the people that helped you become successful.
One thing I remember Mother always saying is, you've got to give till it hurts a little, you know. And that means, you know, go a little bit outside of your comfort zone and push for, you know, those things that are important to you.
You know, if you love a place, if you work within a place, if you work within a community, I think you have an obligation to take care of it.
Between what the family has done, what the bank has done, and what the foundation does, I think all the communities that we serve in are better places to be.
As a recognized leader in community banking services, First Interstate Bank is driven by strong family and corporate values and operates with a vested interest in the health and strength of the places we call home. That's why 25 years ago, we created the First Interstate Bank System Foundation, which, together with the bank, continues a tradition of giving that was instilled by our founder, Homer Scott Sr., and his wife Mildred.
They were a young couple when they moved to Sheridan. They didn't have much. They had a job and 2 children.
Dad had nothing growing up, and when they married, they were right in the middle of the Depression.
They loved each other, and they really loved the place. Philanthropy became a part of who we are based upon what we saw when we were growing up.
I was actually hired by Homer Scott, our founder. I was at the bank less than a couple of months, and I heard him say, I want our bankers to support their communities. And I don't care if it's Little League Baseball, church, or something larger than that. I want to know that our bankers support our communities, and that was 44 years ago.
The holding company board in 1990 was made up of mainly Scott family members, and they wanted to be very deliberate about the culture and philanthropy of First Interstate Bank into the future, and that was the start of First Interstate Foundation.
Today, the foundation works with philanthropic organizations in Montana, Wyoming, and South Dakota to ensure that our communities continue to thrive for the next 25 years and beyond.
We've always been a very philanthropic company, but to be able to have the foundation be very strategic in what we can do in furthering a cause in a more meaningful way, it's very, very valuable.
And we made the decision that anything an employee wanted to give to, as long as it was a nonprofit in Montana, Wyoming, or now South Dakota, that was good enough for us.
Each year, we take 1.25% of pre-tax profits from First Interstate Bank to fund the foundation, both in good years and in bad. 2/3 goes to foundation grants, chosen carefully by the foundation board of directors, which is comprised of extended Scott family members, community members, and bank employees. The rest is divided among efforts that our employees choose to support, both by direct donation and by volunteering their time. In the last 25 years, we've given over $20 million back to our communities, and our employees have volunteered more than 132,000 hours. Of course, there's more to it than just giving money away. To be a strong corporate citizen, it is our responsibility to ensure we're affecting real change in our communities.
We donate this money every year, not because we have to. We do it because we believe in it, and we believe it does make a difference.
People know that we're in this not just for ourselves, we're in it for the communities. And I think our customers care about the places they live too.
When you're out there and people are talking about what First Interstate means, it's a pride issue. It's nothing better than working for a company that the community recognizes.
Although we continue to grow and evolve, the values instilled by Homer and Mildred are still a vital part of First Interstate Bank, the foundation, and the Scott family. In fact, the Scott family meets annually at an event known as Cousins Camp, where multiple generations gather to discuss family business, plan giving efforts for the year ahead, and teach the next generation the importance of giving back.
Children need to know that everybody needs help sometime, and if you're able to help, help. It doesn't have to be with money. It can be with your hands. It can be with whatever you have to offer.
From the time Homer Scott Sr. founded our bank in 1968, philanthropy has been a part of who we are. The First Interstate Bank Foundation continues a legacy of giving carefully cultivated by the Scott family. As we look toward the future, we are dedicated to ensuring that our communities and our company thrive for years to come.